Yo, what it do? This your boy Tez. Welcome to Hot Dimes TV. You already know the slogan, man. I ain't even gonna say it today because we ending the year, man. It's December 31st. It is 10:08 a.m. where I'm at right now. And I gotta say, this been a good year. I started my podcast a couple months ago. We've been rolling. Matter of fact, let me check to see when I post my very first video. I gotta check. Because we've been rolling now. We like on episode, I want to say like 13, 14, somewhere around that. Let me see. So episode 13, I posted my first video 3 months ago. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me just take a moment and just give myself a, pat on the back because I'm just happy. 3 months. If people know me personally, and the people that just been watching and paying attention and follow along, I appreciate y'all, but it really was something I wanted to do forever. I'm just happy I finally started, you know what I'm saying? I feel like next year it's going to take off. It's going to be a big year. Like I said, I'm going to make some upgrades. I'm just excited, man. 3 months of consistency, you know what I'm saying? Of course, every now and then I might have skipped a week or something like that just based on, family, other issues, just life. But 3 months of consistency, man. It might sound like something small for somebody, but for me, that's a lot. I'm just happy and proud of myself. I didn't do an episode this week, man. Kids was out of school for Christmas break, stuff like that, so I just spent time with family. But I had to come back for my predictions because y'all know how excited and nervous and anxious I was last week. So I said I gotta make at least one more video before the end year. The end year. What kind of? Yeah, I gotta make another video before the end of the year. I got to. It's only right. I couldn't leave y'all hanging. I couldn't leave my boys hanging. I couldn't leave my family hanging. So we coming back with the week 16 recap predictions and the week 17 predictions. I'm gonna go do a couple games this week because last week I did every game. It was a Christmas special. It was a lot of good games, I felt like. So this week I didn't really see too many games that I want to do a prediction on, but I had to come back with another video, man. So enough of that mushy stuff. I'm just happy. I'm excited. Hope everybody have had a great year. I hope y'all close it out right. Spend some time with your family. Do something exciting and just turn up. But anyways, without further ado, my Green Bay Packers got that W. Let's go. Stop playing with my boys. Hey, special shout out to Tua. He was I'm talking about Christmas gifts left and right. He was giving us presents. So Tua, I appreciate you. I hope you get healthy. You know what I'm saying? I know you got the concussions. This is like the third one this season. So that ain't good. But shout out to Tua for giving them Christmas presents, man. Because I thought Green Bay was going to lose. But I said if I wanted to be wrong about, if any time that I wanted to be wrong, it was last week when I picked that game and I picked the Dolphins to win because, like I said, they had lost 3 in a row. So losing 4 in a row and then being at home, that just wasn't ideal. But my boys, they found the way to get it done. But before we go into this week's game, let me do a quick recap of last week. So I predicted all games. I predicted every single game. There were 14 games. I got 9 out of 14 right. So that's pretty good. That's 5 games I got wrong. I got 9 games right, and 2 of them was ones that I already said it could go either way. So we're about to go through it real quick right here. Make sure y'all can keep up. So the first game, I had Kansas City versus the Seahawks, 31-20. They won 24-10. I had the Saints versus the Browns. I had the Browns winning, which this is the one I said it could go either way. The Browns lost 17-10. Ravens versus Falcons, I picked them to win 26-21. They won 17-9. Bengals versus Patriots, I had 28-25. They won 22-18. Bills versus the Bears, I picked them 31-20. They won 35-13. Giants versus Minnesota, I had it being 24-21, but they won 27-24. Dang, I almost had that one right on the money. Then I had the Lions versus the Panthers, which I'm grateful for the Panthers winning that game, but I had them losing to the Lions 26-23, but the Panthers won 37-23. Commanders versus the Niners, I had the Niners winning 31-26. They won 37-20. Eagles versus the Cowboys, which was a great game. Cowboys, y'all lucky Jalen Hurts didn't play. because Gardner Minshew almost got y'all out of there. But I picked the Cowboys to win 28-25. They won 40-37. Raiders versus Steelers, I had 27-24. Sheesh. The Raiders lost 13-10. Miami versus the Packers, I had them losing 28-26, but the Packers won 26-20. Y'all like that little evil? That little evil look I just gave you. And then the Rams versus the Broncos, I had the Rams losing 21-17. They won 51-14. Sheesh. And then last two games, Tampa versus Cardinals, I had Tampa winning 27-20. They won 19-16. And Chargers versus the Colts, I had the Chargers winning 24-21, and they won 20-3. So that puts my all-time record. Of course, I haven't done this consistently as enough as I wanted. This is the thing I'm gonna do better with my predictions next year. But I'm 24-11 on my predictions on the season. Hey, I'm 24-11. Somebody better pay attention. Somebody better listen to me. Where Vegas at? If you need some money and you trying to bet, come to the podcast. Cause 24-11 ain't bad. I'm about to start betting myself and winning my own self some money. Stop playing with me. And then the Packers, to be honest, I'm probably like 7-9. I don't even know how what that equal up to be honest. But I didn't do everyone on air. I kind of lost track with the Packers. But we just go with. Let's just go with. Yeah, like 7-9. Let's just, what's that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't even think they play. Did they play 16 games? They like 7-8. So what's that? 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's go with I'm with the Packers record is. They 7-8, I think. That's what I am on the season. So, like I said, last week was a lot of good games, man. Christmas, you had the games on Saturday, then you had the Monday night game. It was a lot of good games. And I'm just happy my boys got that W. And speaking of my boys, they play the Vikings this week. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but for some reason, I feel like they really got a chance to get the Vikings out of there. I was more nervous last week, but you know what I'm saying? It's a division game, so that still make it tough. But the Packers already lost to them. They at home in Lambeau. They don't lose in December. Bro, they last like 4 years, they like 16-0 in December. And that's when good teams do. They win when it gets late in the season and when it matters. So Green Bay in December in Lambeau versus the Vikings who already beat us. We trying to get our revenge. We trying to make the playoffs. Man, stop. I want to force it. I really want to force it, but no, I'm not. It's going to be a good game. I think... Oh, I ain't got no score because this is off the top of the dome. They play at 325. I'm going to go with the Packers to win. I'm going to go 31-27 Lambeau. 31-27 Green Bay. In Lambeau, yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then next week, they got the Lions at home. So the last two games of the season is division opponents, both games being at home. I'm really feeling good, man. I really am. I hope Christian Watson is able to play because I know he got banged up. And then shout out to Keyshawn Nixon. We got to give Keyshawn Nixon some love because the Packers, everybody talk about the defense, which we know about. But another problem the Packers had over these last several years is special teams. Roger said this is the first time probably in his career where he can look, at special teams and be like, we got a returner. So what that tell you? But that's a combo for a different day. I'm going to get into some of that, following next year, when the end of the season. But the Vikings losing 31-27 to Green Bay. So let's see another. I think it's like two more games that I want to predict. Two more. We got the Buccaneers versus the Panthers. Let me do that one because I think if the Buccaneers win, they clinch their playoff spot. Sheesh, the Panthers rolling hot a little bit too. It's going to be tough. I'm going to roll with the two vets at home. I know, like I said, Green Bay been struggling this year. Tampa been struggling. But I'm rolling with Tom just like I rolled with Aaron. I think they going to go ahead, do what they got to do, and win a close game. 17-14. I say 17-14 Tampa Bay. And let's see. Let me do one more game. Why not, right? Ooh, yeah, perfect. Monday night, we got the Bills versus the Bengals. It's in Cincinnati. Sheesh. The Bills have been my lock for the AFC to make the Super Bowl, get over the hump, beating Kansas City all year. So I'm going to stick with it. The Bengals tricky, though. They're getting hot right at the perfect moment, right at the right time. But I'm going to roll with Buffalo. 34-31 Buffalo. 34-31 Buffalo. Yep. So, hey, we did the recap of Week 16. I gave you a prediction for the 3 games that I want to do this week. And I'm just going to leave it right there. We're going to close the year out nice and simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back with a hot episode next Tuesday or Wednesday, because I know after this weekend, I'm going to either be all the way up here or all the way down here. It's a lot of basketball. It's a lot of basketball that I want to talk about too. I can't wait to do that. But you know, it's New Year's Eve. I'm finna go ahead, get up out of here, spend some time with my family. You know what I'm saying? Eat me some good breakfast, chill, get ready. Going to church tonight. I'm gonna have my little suit and tie on, going crazy. You already know, man. But I hope y'all have a wonderful night, man. Enjoy some time with your family. Let's close the year all right, and let's go into the next year with some big expectations. Do everything you set yourself. I'm too excited. Let's go back. Make sure next year you do everything that you set your mind to. You can do it. I don't even know if that just made sense, but I'm for real. Just do whatever you got to do. Meet those goals. Go crazy. Stay consistent. And don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Don't try to, judge and look at other people and say like, well, I'm not here. Why am I down here? Just be consistent, man. Just do whatever you got to do. You're going to be good. It's going to be a big year for all of us. So this your boy Tez, man. Hot Dimes TV. Now I got to say it one more time to end the year. This your boy Tez, Hot Dimes TV, where we bringing that and we keeping it 100. I see y'all in 2023.